Hello. I just wanted to read chapter 20's Epigraph on House of Chains because I'm still trying to figure out this concept. It's honestly so intriguing, but I still don't understand why I'm not kind of nailing it. But this is what it says at the start of chapter 20. Shadow is ever besieged, for that is its nature, whilst darkness devours and light steals. And so one sees shadow ever retreat to hidden places, only to return in the wake of the war between dark and light. Observations of the Warrens in Salin and Nura. That dark and light situation. You know, it's amazing how cyclical these things are. Not only is there this dark and light kind of thing with the Tist, there's that between tribes, there's that in chaos versus order, dark versus light, and then there's the shadow. I've never seen this be real. Like, I always kind of see, you know, the old mythological kind of way that a lot of people saw it in the ancient world as order, dark versus light, and just that kind of fine line. And I never really considered the gray and its role that would be in all this, because I'm still looking at the crippled god, and I still don't really understand if he's just chaos or if he's this imperfection gray area. You know, doesn't, like, he seems more center. It's like not either of the extremes, but he will rule over this gray area, which includes everyone. And I might be seeing that wrong, but that's what I see out of that. So I've just never considered this gray, and like the humans that invade these places and the Talani mass that seem to have bungled things up and made history. You know, I thought it was just the Elder Warrens, and then maybe this gray area just exploded everything. You know, it was that prologue in Memories of Ice that really sold me on this series and made me want to do this podcast. Like, it was just 2 chapters later when I decided, hey, I'm going to do some Malazan videos after not really doing anything on this channel. There's something about Calor and what he did and how much of a threat this seemed to have had. And remember, we saw this early history, and then it would jump to them 100,000 years later, and now it just seems like everyone's eating each other and whatever, like this Panian sort of scourge. So I thought it was going to be dark versus light in this, like this ultimate dark of the crippled god versus light. But right now I'm seeing, like, obviously he's corrupt and stuff, but again, it's this whole shadow thing. Maybe this is too rambly, but hopefully that makes sense. I've just never seen shadow be kind of at the core of that battle of order versus chaos. Anyway, thought that was interesting, but maybe it wasn't. And I'm going to read this chapter now. Bye.